Hi everyone. Today I'm going to show you Local MCP for SP API, two MCP servers that turn any AI assistant into an Amazon selling partner API expert. It's a single NPM package and it works with Claude Code, Cursor, Codex, and Kiro. So whatever AI coding environment you prefer, you can plug this in and get started immediately. Here's what we'll cover. First, I'll explain why we built this, the scale challenge. Then we'll dive into the two servers, the Dev Assistant for exploring and executing APIs, and the Workflow Server for building multi-step flows. Finally, I'll show you how they work together. So, why does this exist? If you've built on SP API, you know how much there is to manage. There are over 300 APIs spread across orders, inventory, reports, feeds, catalog, and more. Version migrations require significant effort and careful planning. You're navigating best practice, Swagger specs, SDK nuances, and rate limits that vary by endpoint. And many real-world tasks require multi-step orchestration, like creating a report, polling until it's ready, downloading it, and then processing the data. The MCP servers collapse all of that into a simple conversation with your AI assistant. Let's start with Server 1, the Dev Assistant. It gives you 6 tools, and all of them run locally. You only need credentials when you're hitting live APIs. SP API reference. This lets you search the official SP API documentation using natural language. It runs against a local vector index, so it's fast and works offline. SP API Explore Catalog. This lets you browse endpoints, parameters, and schemas with depth control. Great for understanding what's available. SP API Execute. This is where it gets real. It makes live API calls, handling OAuth token refresh and regional routing automatically. SP API Generate Code Sample. This produces idiomatic code samples in Python, Java, JavaScript, C# or PHP. SP API Migration Assistant. This helps you refactor code across API versions. For example, migrating from Orders v0 to the January 1, 2026 version. And SPA Optimize. This gives you a well-architected review, checking your rate limit handling, batching strategy, caching, and error handling. Server 2 is the Workflow MCP. The idea is simple. You describe a multi-step SP API process in natural language, and the AI builds and runs it for you. It has 3 components. The builder lets you create workflows by adding task states, choice states, wait states, and fetch states, then validates the whole thing. The interpreter executes your workflow and lets you monitor it in real time. You can tail events, check status, and resume if something pauses. And the callback system enables human-in-the-loop approvals, so you can require manual sign-off before critical steps proceed. Under the hood, it compiles to AWS States language, and it ships with a web UI that gives you chat, visual diagrams, and execution debugging, all in one place. Here's a concrete example. You say, request a sales report, poll until ready, download it, and you get a working workflow in one prompt. Now here's where it gets powerful, when you use both servers together. The Dev Assistant discovers the right endpoints and shapes your requests. It's your exploration and learning layer. The Workflow MCP takes those shaped requests and orchestrates them into a runnable, observable flow with built-in state management and error handling. And the web UI ties it all together, giving you a chat interface, visual workflow diagrams, and execution debugging so you can see exactly what's happening at every step. Getting started is one command. It works with Claude Code, Cursor, Codex, and Kiro. Now, let's see it in action. I'm using Kiro as an example. First, open the MCP settings. Then, copy and paste the MCP settings from the NPM package page. Note that the environment variables are optional. Now, wait for Kiro to load the MCP tools. Once loaded, check that the MCP tools are installed correctly. In the chat window, ask a question such as, "What is the rate limit of the Orders API?" When prompted, approve the invocation of the SP API reference MCP tool. Then, wait for the results to be returned. And that's it. You've successfully queried the SP API documentation using natural language through the MCP server.